So now, I know, again, this is a mission impossible. Every parent is going to talk about 2 days. What is special in your child? Okay, starting from Simon, Nina, please. If you have anything special in Nina you want to tell her?
Selena, she's super creative and very talented in a lot of perspective, from art, design, cooking, everything that she's really passionate with. And she's very action oriented, so she has really strong business sense and always chase her passion, and also will put in action to make things happen. And she's very caring and loving of her friends and family. So thank you, Selena, for all you did done for the family.
Thank you, Nina. And so just in case you're not aware, it's so important being a parent, we are able to praise our precious child in public. Because a lot of time you ask a parent that when the very first thing they want to tell to their child is, you can do this better, you can do that better. It's hard for us to praise them, huh? So thank you, Nina, for taking the first challenge. So I know Sharon family can't wait. Please, what's the most precious one in the child?
Thank you so much. Yeah, every time I think about Ram, I just cannot help but smile. He's a very, very empathetic and caring child. And the thing about him is that when he was in second grade, I found out from his teacher that he tries to compete against himself. He never puts himself or pitches himself against his friend. It's always, how can I be the next best version of myself? And that's a learning I have taken from him myself. And throughout, his 18 years with us, he is my confidante. If I feel very low of energy, no, I do not kid you. We have had these conversations when I drive him to the piano class and he'll say, Mom, you don't feel okay, you okay? And I will talk to him. And lo and behold, in that 5-minute conversation that I have with this little child, my problems get resolved because he is such a nice listener and he always gets to you to the kernel of truth that you're looking for. And I think I'll really miss having those conversations once he goes to college. Of course, generally, he's an extremely humble child, and I'm very blessed to have, a child like him. So, yeah, those are some of the special things about him.
So touching. Thank you. Boding family, please.
Okay. So since we homeschool, so we spend 24/7 together. So Rachel is particularly forgiving, especially to her mother, which is a huge blessing because I step on everybody's toes all the time. And to know that I have a very forgiving child is really a surprise, and also makes me humble too, sometimes, not all the time. But I really treasure her being very forgiving and not holding grudges, and very easy just to flip to the sunny side of herself, and life goes on. So
amazing. How about you, Chen family?
Jesse is a very happy child. He's positive and he is very creative. I still remember in his Montessori elementary classroom, he used up all the tapes in his classroom to create all different things. And the teacher was very tolerable for that. And actually grateful for him to be in the classroom. Jesse is very kind-hearted, caring, loving. Jesse is very intelligent, smart. Jesse is very self-motivated, resilient. He's musical and he is very charming.
I want to add one thing. He's definitely very smart for sure, because I remember when he only 5 years old, and one time he went to his mom very serious and told her mom, you are so lucky to have 2 kids because the younger one is smarter than the older one.
Okay, I trust this is a 3-person conversation, I believe. So, so the brother's not there. Okay, excellent. So thank you for being able to praise your child and being identified and make all your children highly wanted. I believe so, right? Every kid would love to be our own child, right? So now this is the other part. I want to see what the children, now is your turn to talk about what's special in your parents, please. Rachel, please.
Yeah, so both my parents really love to learn, and their example has really influenced me to love learning as well. My mom specifically has a very long-term vision and is very determined in her calling of building a home with a godly foundation. And she also hasn't like pushed me to academic success as like the end-all goal in life. And my dad is super smart, and he really loves history, and that's helped me also really, really love history.
Thank you. How about you, Rim?
So my parents, outside of their own jobs, have always pursued their own interests. My dad flies recreationally, a private pilot, and my mom is a trained Carnatic singer. They both play in musical events. So them pursuing their own interests and their cultivation of an independent kind of culture at home allowed me to be brave enough to pursue my interests in art and architecture. So that's why I'd say they're pretty cool.
Thank you. That remind us of one saying, right? A lot of things are being caught, not taught. How we live our life is really caught by our children, isn't it? Awesome. Selena.
I really appreciate their value of open communication, and like if we ever are about to have an argument or something, we're always able to just like lay everything out on the table and then just like solve problems together rather than like against each other. And then that they always help me see things from different perspectives. And then that's helped me kind of like grow as a person, because like not just at home, but also in other outside arguments. Maybe if someone is like upset, then I'll also like consider like other factors as to like why. And also they're incredibly supportive of everything I do. And I really appreciate it.
Thank you, isn't it? I appreciate that the wise parent, young parent family has that be able to forge an open environment to work collaboratively is awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Selena. How about you, Jesse?
I think the biggest, the quality within my parents that I really enjoy the most is just how supportive they are. Because with their support, I was able to crawl so much more out of my shell during high school. There was actually a period of time where I dyed my hair completely bright blue. My parents were there with me throughout the whole process. I also essentially experimented every day in the kitchen because I want to eat what I want to make. And sometimes, no offense, just not what my mom cooks. And then my parents are always there to just send me around if ever I have to travel anywhere. So they're the reason why I haven't touched like anything driving related at all. I always just bike around, run somewhere, or my parents send me. And another important quality that they have is that they always express their parental love to all of my friends as well. So any of my friends come to my house, they treat them the same way that they would treat me. They're always there to help them as well as help me. And they're just overall just a huge blessing within my life.
Excellent. I guess we all look forward to seeing your bright blue colored hair. So I look forward to seeing that someday soon.